What is it about Japanese products that makes them so special? Why is it that even things that came from other countries seem somehow different, somehow better, when re-envisioned from the Japanese point of view? These are the questions that we attempt to answer each week here on Great Gear. I'm Matthew Masato Barron. For this edition of our program, we'll look at a few of the amazing items and ideas born right here. Some are new and some are classics revisited, but they all represent the Made in Japan spirit. Visitors to Japan can struggle with the lack of language services. In this edition of Intersections, we'll show you a solution that translates Japanese announcements and displays them as text on a smartphone. In a world where digital images are everywhere, Japan's makers of printing equipment are working hard to stay relevant and create new markets. Their latest efforts are on display at the 2015 International Graphic Arts Show, this week's on-site destination. Finally, for our An-Style segment, we head north to Hokkaido to visit a small workshop in Asahikawa, where 3 young designers produce handmade natural wood furniture that's both stylish and functional. Getting around Japan can be pretty difficult, even if you speak Japanese, which is why there's an almost constant stream of announcements on trains and buses here. In the Tokyo area, you'll often find English information as well, but there simply isn't enough time to provide full details or add additional languages. It would be too confusing and you might miss your stop waiting for the right announcement. The solution, according to Yamaha, is a smartphone app, but its uses go way beyond public transportation, as you'll see in our first report.
In this large-scale theme park on the outskirts of Tokyo, a new project is underway.
Hi, I'm Akira Daniel Duncan. This theme park is home to characters that are loved around the world, and the park receives a large number of international visitors. So let's go check it out.
This parade featuring internationally loved Sanrio characters is very popular. There are many attractions, not to mention stores stocked with character merchandise. We're told that the park attracts many visitors from other Asian countries.
We heard that a new experiment is being held at their theater, so we're here to see what it is.
This is the service I'll be trying out.
In this show, all the characters speak in Japanese. Luckily, if you have a smartphone, you can understand what they're saying because their lines have been translated.
The show's audio signal activates the app and displays the content in text format. It instantly responds to the Japanese dialogue and converts it in real time into the language of your choice. Amazingly, the app does not require an internet connection or Wi-Fi. The system was developed by Yamaha and is being tested here at this theater. The script is available in English, Chinese, and Japanese. It's a convenient system not only for foreign tourists, but for senior citizens and individuals with hearing disabilities as well. The company developed the technology as part of their project called Universal Design of Sound. This is the Omotenashi Guide. It was developed by Yamaha, and the theme park has been holding operation tests with it since August. Let's hear from the theme park's assistant manager.
やはり、言語の問題という壁が非常に大きくて、アトラクションのところでも、やはり日本語で、コミュニケーションを取るというのが非常に難しいということなので、中国語なりまずは英語というところで、システムの方を、構築していただいて非常に好評をいただいております。
Tokyo Bus is a company that connects central Tokyo to residential areas. Omotenashi Guide is being tested on one of their routes, and this small bus here is where it happens.
A bus system in the Daikanyama area near Shibuya is currently testing the multi-language service for potential adoption.
This area has embassies, shopping facilities, and many foreigners. In this bus, the announcements are made in Japanese and are translated to the other languages by smartphone. Look at that, another one just came in.
On short bus routes, the stops are spaced close to one another, so paying attention to announcements is important. Since Omotenashi Guide displays information in real time, users don't have to worry about missing their stop. The announcements contain audio signals that activate the app.
This app even gives you extra information about the area that it's stopping next. This is great for tourists or people who are new to the area.
The multi-language service appears to be working well.
我々バス事業者としましてはやはり公共交通の経路入手ということが難しいというふうに話が来ておりますので、すでにこの代官山線の中ではですね、車内放送ということで日本語とあと英語というふうに案内はしているんですけれども、それプラスということで、今回おもてなしガイドを使った案内というものを5カ国語で対応するということを進めているわけでございます。
In addition to Sanrio Puroland and the Tokyu bus service, verification tests are being held at airports, shopping districts, department stores, and many other places. What sets it apart from other town guide apps is that it was based on Yamaha's audio technology. What are the advantages of this audio-activated system?
アナウンスで流れている音に反応して情報を出しています。ですので、例えばインターネットや GPS、Wi-Fi というものがその必要ないということで、これが機内モードでも使っていただくことができます。ですので、例えば地下街であるとか、トンネルの中であるとか、ちょっとその地方に行ってしまって、インターネットの接続がないというところでも情報を取得することができます。
In Japan, whether you are in town or on public transport or in a facility, there are a lot of public announcements. They're useful and convenient, but that's only if you understand Japanese. This is where the system comes in as a bridge between foreigners and business facilities. The system is still being tested, but it's expected to be available for the 2020 Olympics. And it's something to look forward to. This is Akira Daniel Duncan reporting. I'll see you next time.
What a great idea! A big reason behind developing services like this are the upcoming 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. It's all done in the name of omotenashi, the Japanese spirit of hospitality. Just remember to put down your smartphone from time to time and look around while you're here. Japan is home to a ton of beautiful billboards, which are definitely deserving of your attention. Wait, that can't be right. There are plenty of other great attractions like temples and bamboo forests. Why would you want to stare at a billboard? For those in the printing business, this is actually a major concern. And when looking for the latest high-tech equipment for making a superior sign or the perfect pamphlet, they head to the 2015 International Graphic Arts Show. Take a look.
The printing press is arguably one of humanity's greatest inventions. But these days, the only printing anyone seems to be talking about is the three-dimensional kind. In a world where digital media reigns supreme, the printing business faces some serious challenges. The International Graphic Arts Show aims to help the industry adapt and improve, keeping them relevant in a changing world. Join me for a closer look. Our main focus today will be on the latest inkjet printing systems using UV curable ink, which were the undisputed stars of this year's event. These systems make the most of digital printing's strengths, namely offering the ability to print in batches as small as a single sheet with minimal constraints on document layout. First up, a maker that focuses on large-scale inkjet equipment for business use. Here behind me is an amazing printer that can print beautiful images for billboards over 3 meters wide. Wow! To be precise, it's a maximum width of 3,200 millimeters, but the size of the prints isn't the only thing that's impressive about this machine. It also features patented image quality control technology that makes the prints as beautiful as they are big. Moreover, it uses LED-based UV lamps and can print at a rate of 110 square meters per hour. Beyond developing the printer itself, they also created a new type of high-performance UV ink to use with it, making the system both flexible and robust. It also features an automatic cleaning system to keep the ink flowing. And if that doesn't do the trick, it can actually swap out the affected nozzle on the fly. Up next is a printer of a different color, from the printer arm of this famous information systems specialist. Specifically, in addition to the standard 4 CMYK colors, it adds a fifth color, either white or clear gloss. This improves color reproduction and allows it to print at a level that's similar to that used on product packaging, for example, allowing for easy in-house creation of production samples. It can also print on transparent film as well as cardstock, thanks to a significant improvement in paper handling capabilities. The manufacturer suggests that by printing using materials that are likely to be found in the final version of a proposed new product, the development process becomes even easier. This lamination machine has been stocked with a special film that reacts to the toner used by the printer. By using it to further process a previously printed transparent sheet, you can also easily add shimmering holograms to your creations. Beyond prototyping, such a setup could also potentially allow small businesses to produce results impressive enough to be used as finished products. Looks pretty good, right? Being able to print in white opens up a whole new range of possibilities.
From cameras and film to office equipment and even makeup, there's not much this company doesn't do. This massive UV inkjet printer is meant for printing on the film packaging that's used for food products. A key feature of the system is that its print heads are filled with nitrogen, which prevents oxygen from getting in. This helps to greatly limit the extremely unpleasant odors that can result from using UV-cured inks.
You know, ordinarily, machines like this have a pretty strong smell even from far away. But this one, no matter how close I get, doesn't really smell at all.
Moreover, since it's an inkjet, it's ideally suited to high-mix, low-volume production.
I have here with me a company representative. Let's find out a little bit more.
この UV インクジェット方式で、パッケージ業界に対応したのはこのシステムが初めてであります。今のところはパッケージをメインに考えておりまして、それ以外のところまだ想定はしてますけども、ちょっと今は市場調査中です。
From casting the metal components to final assembly, this firm handles every step in their product's manufacture. What you see here is a laser cutter that's used for cutting printed materials. The entire process has been digitized, allowing precise control of the position and depth of the cuts, and greatly reducing the time required in comparison to previous systems. And since it's laser-based, there's no need for cumbersome metal dies. It can also make complex cuts that the die-cutting machines of the past simply couldn't handle, greatly expanding its repertoire. This large format machine is equipped with dual lasers and has been configured to handle roll paper stock. Featuring paper handling capabilities taken from their experience with printing presses and lasers built by one of their sister companies, it represents their proposal for a fully digitized post-press processing system. So, what are the future prospects for such cutting-edge systems?
今まではそのデザイナーさんが金型を中心にデザインをしてきたところがあったんです。それが今後はこのレーザーのダイカットが普及することによってデザイナーさんの自由度が増しますんで、いろんなデザインがさまざまなデザインができますから、そこが我々にとってのお客様の競争力につながっていくというふうに考えています。
From the beginning, this manufacturer has focused on making silkscreen and mimeograph printing equipment.